it's really far down. I don't think I'll feel it when I hit the ground. In October it feels like summertime. I keep falling for you like every night. Been communicating through satellites, yeah. It's black and white. I'm all up in the clouds when it's pouring rain. Ain't never coming down unless you call my name. Yeah, we should take it slow, just like day by day. Like day by day. I'm all up in the clouds when it's pouring rain. Ain't never coming down unless you call my name. Yeah, we should take it slow, just like day by day. Like day by day. You're the only sunset that I'll never forget. Red and orange sorbet, like it is the best yet. In October it feels like summertime. I keep falling for you like every night. Been communicating through satellites, yeah. It's black and white. I'm all up in the clouds when it's pouring rain. Ain't never coming down unless you call my name. Yeah, we should take it slow, just like day by day. Like day by day. I'm all up in the clouds when it's pouring rain. Ain't never coming down unless you call my name. Yeah, we should take it slow, just like day by day. Like day by day. I'm all up in the clouds when it's pouring rain. Ain't never coming down unless you call my name. Yeah, we should take it slow, just like day by day. Like day by day.
Got me thinking about you, and I'm thinking about all the things that we used to do. Thoughts are coming in a wave, so I'll say it to your face. Better only tell the truth, yeah, I'm trusting you. Every time you come around, make me think you my dude. Think I know you either way, yeah, I know you want me stay, yeah. So are you down to ride with a bitch like me? Will you come around with a bitch like me? Told you don't play around with a bitch like me, cause I've been around and you've been around. Cause I'ma keep it right for you, baby. I'ma do whatever that you say, yeah. Just don't fuck up my swagger that I have, yeah. Cause I've been around and you've been around, yeah. Cause I'm not the girl that you used to, making me smile, you're that dude. I send me out cause we're so cool, yeah, we're so cool. Not the girl that you used to, making me smile, you're that dude. I send me out cause we're so cool, yeah, we're so cool. You ask me how it's going. You act like you don't know it. You stalk me on the low key, I like it. You showing up, you showing. Can't say it, don't get lonely. Boys they come and go, babe. I'm always on the go, baby. No way to control me. Are you down to ride with a bitch like me? Will you come around with a bitch like me? Told you don't play around with a bitch like me, cause I've been around and you've been around, yeah. Cause I'ma keep it right for you, baby. I'ma do whatever that you say, yeah. Just don't fuck up my swagger that I have, yeah. Cause I've been around and you've been around. Cause I'm not the girl that you used to, making me smile, you're that dude. I send me out cause we're so cool, yeah, we're so cool. I'm not the the girl that you used to. Making me smile, you're that dude. Asking me out cause we're so cool. Yeah, we're so cool. Yeah, we're so cool. So cute, we're so cool. I see girls. So cool.
She addicted to the manicures and coffee. But don't say that, cause she ain't that. No, she is more than she seems. She addicted to the manicures and coffee. But don't say that, cause she ain't that. No, she is more than she seems. She a diva like Madonna. Gotta have it, she all done up. And if she see it, then she cop it. She don't care if you don't like it. She rockin' crew necks with some bands she never heard of. Black skinny jeans, docs on and her hair done. Got an attitude, she'll give it to your face. She don't really care what anybody thinks. She addicted to the manicures and coffee. But don't say that, cause she ain't that. No, she is more than she seems. She addicted to the manicures and coffee. But don't say that, cause she ain't that. No, she is more than she seems. Got her nails like she walking on a carpet. Take a pic cause she gotta show the new fit. Paper straws cause she gotta say the planet. Wildflower cake, smash a fit cause she planning. She a killer with some money on the way. Gotta pack up and move to LA. She don't need a man, she gon' do it her own way. Take him out on a date and she pay. She addicted to the manicures and coffee. But don't say that, cause she ain't that. No, she is more than she seems. She addicted to the manicures and coffee. But don't say that, cause she ain't that. No, she is more than she seems. Yeah, she more than her pictures. And she don't need a man to save her. She's so much more than these manicures and coffee. She a boss, she a queen, she the whole team. College education, she gon' get it. Maybe be a doctor or maybe run for senate.
Hello gang, apologies for the extended break there. Apparently the connection cut out, so a new stream may have just opened up, so apologies about that. Hopefully you guys have jumped in onto the new stream upload. I don't know why the net's decided to suddenly stop. Literally it was about for half a second to a second, but that was enough to actually stop the stream, and now a new one is up. So hopefully one is up. I believe the Facebook one is now up. Hopefully the YouTube one is up as well again. Yep, YouTube one is back up. For those on Twitter, hopefully that one's up as well. Again, apologies to everyone who got kicked out. I apologize for that. And the marking as well, I was trying to do that and that was all funny and weird too, so apologies for that mess around. But it looks like all the streams are back up on the platform, so hopefully people jump on back in again. And yes, here we go, we're all good, we're all gravy baby. It looks like it's pretty good from here. Alright, so with that in mind, let's get right on into it. Or actually, I'll see if I can pop up another chat window. Is that gonna actually refresh itself or not? So that way I've got everyone's chat messages up here in the one place. So hopefully that works. Fingers crossed it does. Otherwise, bear with me as I jump back and forth between video windows and to check that chats are actually coming through okay. If a couple of you want to just drop something in the comments quickly and I can let you know whether it's popping up into my chat screen, that would be great. So just pop in something in the comments, maybe like one of the Rebus puzzle answers that you guys were just doing in the break, or maybe something you're eating, snacking on, drinking, whatever it is. Feel free to drop something in the comments nice and quick, and then that way I can check that it's actually connected or not, because if not, I'll just have to keep patrolling through each one. We've got so we've got a couple coming through on Facebook. I can see that because I got the Facebook one open. Mum says that's all good now. Trav says hi, good to see you guys, Malcolm, and all that too over on Facebook. Is it connecting? Twitch is connected. I just saw a new music inferno say I just had a nice big salad, so that's working. which is great. Oh, I didn't get your first two messages though, but maybe that was because I didn't refresh it in time. But I do see them out on Twitch, and there we go. And I can't see the ones on Periscope, so I apologize. Oh, sorry, on Twitter. So if you guys are chatting to me on Twitter, apologize. That's not coming through at the moment, I don't think. Fingers crossed it does actually open up and something starts. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. That's all we can hope for, guys. That's all we can hope for. Let's go through it anyway, guys. Well done, and thanks for sending through all your answers to the trivia. We're going to go through now and get into it. Gotta bring up the answers now so you guys can see how you did. The scoreboards are all up to date on triviarat.com. But for you guys, you don't know which answers you got correct and didn't get correct. So let's go through that and find out. So question number 1 for the true or false. The US consumes 80% of the world's prescription painkiller supplies. It is true. It is true. A is true for question number 1. Number 2, what is the most commonly used illicit narcotic drug in the US as of 2019 data? It is actually C, marijuana/cannabis. So C for number 2. Number 3, the largest bust in the US was recorded in 2019 seizing 15,876 kilograms of cocaine. What was the street value? The answer is actually D, 1,300,000,000. That is crazy. That is so much money. So much money. Crazy. Number 4, cocaine was once an ingredient of Coca-Cola. That was true. It used to be. It used to be an ingredient of a Coca-Cola. Isn't that crazy? Number 5, LSD is classified as a hallucinogen narcotic. That is also true. Number 5, also true. Oh, Risa Mei, I'm getting your messages over on Twitter. Thanks for jumping in and checking that for me. That's great. I'm glad that one's working. So that's good to know. So those on Twitter, if you do message me when you're watching these on Twitter, your messages should come through A-OK. Because Reese's just did. She tested it, so it should be all good. So yeah, that's always great to know. Number 6, more than 80% of people you know have tried 2 or more illicit drugs within the last 3 months. Well, that would be false. And that's good. That's good to know. That is false. So false for number 6. Number 7, 924 billion cigarettes were sold in the US in 2017. That was actually false. It was 429 billion. Oh, the numbers were flipped. The numbers were flipped. That's still a lot. That's still a lot of billions. That's a crazy a lot of billions. Number 8. Heavy alcoholics have a serious risk of dying by stroke, heart attack, and other major health issues if they stop cold turkey. That is true. Alcoholics they must wean off the drug. They must do it gradually, not just stopping cold turkey. It could be very dangerous for their health. Number 9, how many illicit drug-related overdoses were recorded in the US in 2019? To the closest, 5,000. It is A, 70 to 75,000. It's actually 70,980. So that's the specifics. So A was the correct answer there. And number 10, drags? That's not the word. Drugs are bad, okay? Is from which cartoon show? It is indeed from South Park. South Park is the answer to number 10. So hopefully you guys did good with the answers there. So what we're going to do now is launch into our picture round. That's right, picture round for round 3. So what we're going to do is get the questions off the screen and bring this up. Good, okay, so my mic's still on, which is great. I'm going to slide over to the side because the picture's going to pop up in the center here. You have to guess the drug. Alright, so we're going to go over to Trivia Rat. I'm going to click Game On into the new round section first. Then go to Game On, sorry. Then go to Game On. We've got, oh, by the way, the scores so far, if you haven't seen it, we've got Mr. 00 on 13.5, Substance on 10.5, I'm 80 on 9, High Time on 7, and Woohoo on 6. So let's keep on going. Remember, you guys can join in at any time, wherever you're viewing this from, at any time. Alright, so let's get on into it now. The Game On has begun over on Trivia Rat, which means you can start entering the questions. So, let's bring them up on the screen, shall we? You need to tell me which drug this is based on the picture. Which drug is this based on the picture? Let me know, let me know. What do you think? Which drug is this based on the picture? If it's clear enough, you guys can see it on your devices. New Music Photo says nose candy. Nose candy, yeah, like Whiz Fizz. You guys have Whiz Fizz, right? Whiz Fizz, the little powdered sherbet that you eat with little tiny plastic spoons.
Are you asking me?
Well, I guess I'm asking my audience, but if you want to answer, Risa.
Oh, I've never heard of Whiz Fizz.
Oh, okay. Then my Australians know
I
WizFizz.
think it's maybe an Australian thing.
You guys with your I don't know. I think I may have seen something like that here before, but I can't remember what it's called. We'll have to look it up. Number 2 now. Guess which drug this picture is? This looks like makeup. It is a makeup palette. Makeup is a drug. That's right, all my ladies and anyone else who wears makeup. You're all druggies according to this picture.
Eyeshadow.
Yep, eyeshadow and whatever all this is. This literally looks like a makeup palette, this picture. I remember finding it and I was like, this is great. It just looks like a makeup palette. But yes, so guess which drug this is based on the picture. New music and photo. Nice one, mate. Nice one indeed. I did see... Oh, no! I thought you were just randomly saying comments, New Music Inferno, but you mean the actor who played Black Panther has passed away. Are you kidding? No way! No way! Why? Like, oh my god, how? That sucks. He didn't, like, look old or seem old or anything like that. That's... Dang, that's not good at all, man. That's not good. Oh, cancer at 43. Colon cancer. Shivers, man. That is not good. That is not good at all. Not good at all. Number 3, guys. Guess this drug based on the picture. Wow. Chadwick Boseman. A.k.a. Black Panther passed away at 43. That is tragic. Absolutely tragic. Well, I appreciate the heads up, and for those who didn't know, I'm sorry for bringing that news to you. This is usually exciting and fun stuff going on here, and fun facts and weird facts, but usually not terrible news. That's not good. But yeah, I guess the drug based on this picture, guys. Try and keep the fun rolling here. Number 4. This one. Look at this one. It's got a tongue on it. Bleh. Mine's almost the same. Yeah. Except I don't have that weird smiley face thing. Whatever that is. Can't tell you what it is. That would be the answer. Can't do that. No. So yeah, before, guess what the drug is for this one? Yeah, Music Inferno. Apologising for lightening the mood. Mate, you are. You're making the mood great over here. I appreciate the fact that you're sharing info and chatting away in the comments. Abba Zaba. You sound like Rick and Morty, mate. Number 5. We're halfway through the picture round. Guess the drug. What drug is this, guys? What drug is it? What do you think? Looks relatively, like, simple. Maybe there's other versions of it that you guys know about. Other versions could be used in, like, cooking and stuff. Not that I encourage it, but there's other variations. Obviously. Halfway through the picture round, guys. Number 5 is right there. Number 6 now. Bam. Guess the drug based on this picture. This one here. Remember, Risa Mei is performing very soon, guys. So, hope you guys are sticking around for that. She's performing live. The keyboard is actually right behind me, but it's just out of shot because we've got the question things here. But just, like, slightly lower is her keyboard waiting to be played. She'll be performing live for you guys. Half-Baked. That's from that movie. Which movie? Which movie do you mean, New Music Inferno? Number 7, guess which drug this one is, based on the picture. This one, if you guys get this wrong, I'll be very disappointed. I mean, it's very obvious. Come on. Anyone and everyone should know this. Anyone over age, at least. Maybe over the age of 18, in relation to a question from earlier. See, I do give hints sometimes. I help you guys out. Throw a couple of points at you. You catch them, that's great. If you drop them, well, I tried. Or I can pick them back up. Oh, Abba Zaba is from Half-Baked. Oh, okay. Now I'm making the connection. New Music Inferno out there on Twitch. No, I don't think I have seen Half-Baked. I don't actually think I have. But I can add it to the list. I'll see if it's on like Netflix or Amazon Prime or... I don't know if I have any other... Oh, I've got maybe Apple TV. I don't know. We'll see if it's on there. Maybe I'll add it to the viewing list. Guess which drug this one is? Oh, look, there's billions of them. Again, But then again, also the pitch is quite obvious. So for this one here, you should be good with this one. Number 9, this one here, a little bit different. That looks like a little soy sauce bottle. Little soy sauce bottle. There you get. You take out the little lid and you squeeze soy sauce onto your sushi. Except those other two devices are definitely not sushi. So, yeah. Don't mistake this for sushi. Don't do that at all. Newbie's Inferno. You said you got 10 for 10 in this round, but when you're on question 9, you're that confident that you would get the last one. Is that what you're saying, mate? You already know that just like, boom, I already know what it is. I'll totally get the last one. And number 10 is this one here. There you go. If you do know that one, then I guess you would get 10 for 10. Maybe a lot of people will get 10 for 10 if they have their drug alcohol education knowledge up to speed. Get it? Up to speed. Speed, because that's the name of... yep. I didn't even mean that. I said it and then it clicked as it came out. Like, that was an accidental pun. I love accidental puns. They're so much more fun. When I don't mean it and then I realize it as I say it and I'm like, sing! I did it! They're a lot more fun. But yes, number 10, guess what this one is? Nice effect with the horses there. Dale Braithwaite maybe not impressed. But yeah, there we go. Those are all the answers. Oh, sorry, those are all the questions. The answers are what you need to give me. And maybe I did Music Inferno, maybe I didn't. But sometimes I do give away stuff. That's what I do. I help people out here. But yes, alright, so questions are now done for round 3, which is great. So, now we're going to come up with question repeats. The pictures will pop up 1 to 5, 6 to 10 for your convenience if you need them. Otherwise, get them submitted in over on triviarat.com. Trivs At Home is the room code to enter if you've got your player name or team name entered. And then we will get those scores added up during the break. Now, hopefully the net doesn't cut out again and we come back a lot quicker than the previous break. Apologies about that, but yeah, I mean, who doesn't like an extra long break? That can be a bit of fun. So hopefully that worked out well for you. But yeah, after the question repeats will be a break and then we'll come back with the answers to round 3. Stay with us, guys.
I've been on my way up, now it's really far down. I don't think I'll feel it when I hit the ground. In October it feels like summertime. I keep falling for you like every night. Been communicating through satellites, yeah. It's black and white. I'm all up in the clouds when it's pouring rain. Ain't never coming down unless you call my name. Yeah, we should take it slow, just like day by day. Like day by day.
Alright, ladies and gents, welcome back. Hope you enjoyed your break. Now, I believe we may have had a new person jump on into the stream that I am communicating with on Facebook. Just to let you know, the way to submit your answers now, because I know you haven't played since we've had the Trivs.com link. So what you do is go to Trivs.com, click on the player login section, and then your room code is going to be Trivs at Home. Once you've entered that, you'll be asked to enter your player or team name. You do that, enter the room, and then you'll get up onto a web page where it'll have a scoreboard for the Trivs at Home players and teams that are in there right now. Now, on that same page, when I begin the questions for each round, I will activate the game, which will then allow you to submit answers on that actual page, okay? So at the moment, you won't be able to submit any answers. It'll just be the scoreboard on there because we're going through the answers to this round that we've just done. And then after that, I'll launch up to round 4, explain how that works, and then I'll activate game on, and that's how you'll be able to submit your answers through the Trivia page, alright? So I hope that works out and explains everything okay. If not, feel free to send me a message and let me know that you're still having difficulties and I can explain it for you in the meantime. But for now, let's go through the answers to round 3 for those who did submit answers. Let's go through and see how you guys did. The answers are all, the scores are all up to date on the Trivia page, so you can go have a look at yourself and see how you're doing there. But let's go through the answers to the actual picture round anyway, so you guys can see how well you actually did. So, question number 1, this one here. Guess the drug based on the picture. Number 1 is cocaine. Cocaine for number 1. Number 2, not the makeup selection. It is MDMA, is what we're looking for here. They're all little tablet pills. MDMA, number 2. Number 3, this one here is cannabis or marijuana, depending on which one you wrote in, but both are correct. Number 4, this one here is LSD, so LSD for number 4. Number 5, they look like little mushrooms. That's exactly what they are. They're magic mushrooms is what we're looking for number 5, magic mushrooms. Number 6, this one here is crystal meth or ice. Crystal meth or ice for number 6. Number 7, this one was a nice easy one, which is alcohol for number 7. Number 8, again, another easy one for anyone out there. This is tobacco. Obviously, a whole bunch of cigarettes there. Tobacco for number 8. Number 9, this one here with the soy sauce squirt bottle, which I just laughed at, is GHB. So GHB we're looking for number 9. And then number 10 with the horses and stuff as well, this is ketamine. Ketamine for number 10. Ketamine for number 10. And the mic has been working, which is great. Sometimes I forget that it gets muted over, but so far we've done well with that, which is awesome. So, now what we're going to do, ladies and gents, is I'm going to bring up round 4 screen, which looks a little bit like this. So for those who are new and haven't played before, first off, welcome and thanks for tuning in and staying with us. But the last round is a little bit different. It's called the confidence round. Now, it's 10 random questions, which you are then going to rank your answers that you give for each question. You're going to rank them from 10 to 1. 10 being the highest and 1 being the lowest. So in other words, 10 the most confident, 1 least confident. You're going to use each rank number once, and points are given based off each rank number you give. So say, for example, whatever question number 3 is, you're like, oh my god, I know this answer, 100% know it. I'm going to put a big fat 10 next to that answer. If it is correct, you get 10 points. Just for that answer alone. So big points up for grabs in this round. Now once you've used 10, the next highest confident answer that you can use or ranking number is a 9, then an 8, then a 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hence, it's called the confidence round because you got to put those high ranked numbers next to confident answers to get the bigger points or the best chance at the bigger points. And then obviously for answers you don't know, you throw the low ranked numbers on them so that way you can either pretty much dispose of those, or if you're not sure, at least you're maybe gonna get lucky with a couple of points if you somehow get lucky unknowingly. Possible 55 points you can get just in this round alone, guys, which is amazing, and big points up for grabs. So even if you're just joining in now, that's totally fine and a-okay, because you can still get 55 points here, and at the moment no one is on 55 points, so if you did suddenly get 55 points, you would win. Unless if someone else and also the other team's got 55 points, because they still have other points. But you know what I mean. There's big points up for grabs, so it's a big round where you guys can do really well. So that's what the confidence round is all about. They're 10 random questions, so they're a little bit trickier because there's more points up for grabs. So hopefully that works out for you. And also, it is still drug and alcohol education related. So sometimes when I do a random trivia night with no theme, it's a lot harder because there's literally questions from anything and everything. But because I usually theme my trivia, it narrows it down for you. So I've been a little bit generous there to help you guys out. So that's how it works. Again, still no answers in the comments. Use a pen and paper to keep track of your answers if you want to. And then you're going to submit your answers online at triviarat.com using the player login and put in the room code Trivs At Home, all one word. Then enter your team name or player name. Click go into or click play or let's play or whatever the prompt is. And then you'll be in the room. What I'm going to do now is click on game on, which now means that for those over on the Trivia page, you are able to start submitting answers, although the questions haven't appeared on the screen yet, but it'll be there on there for you. So for those who have just joined, I know there was one or two that just joined in, hopefully that's all working for you again. Let me know in the comments if you need a little bit of a refresher or if you're having issues so I can address it and help you guys out. But otherwise, let's get right on into the trivia questions for the final round of today. And remember, after these questions, guys, I'll go through the question repeats, and instead of the break, we're going to come back to Risa Mei's performance. So get excited for that, because that's coming up after this round. So here we go. Question number 1. Fill in the gap. The movie Scarface. Famous quote goes, "Say what to my little friend? Say what to my little friend?" What is he saying? Say what to my little friend? Just gonna turn down that background music. Looks like it's almost coming up, but louder than my voice. Can't have that. Well, hopefully you guys have enjoyed. I changed up the background music for the break screen, countdown screen, end screen, and the in-run screens. So a little bit different music. Still all copyright free, thanks to Thematic. Thematic.com, I believe the website is. Great site. I'll put all the links to the different artists in the actual descriptions of all the videos, so if you like any of them, you can go and check out their music there. Links are all in there. Poop Lala Shirley's sacrifice. Interesting, is that what you're trying to think is what he says for question number 1? Remember, joke answers are totally okay, just not the real answers, especially for this round. No answers in the comments. Number 2, again, movie Scarface was released in what year? The movie Scarface was released in what year? The movie Scarface released in what year? Time of the year it was released. And you know what? If you're within a year either way, I'll give you the points as well. Now also, for those who are submitting your answers doing this, when you're submitting your answers, please, when you write your answer, put like a space or a dash, and then put your rank number in with your answer. Alright? So say, for example, for this question here, what year was the movie Scarface released? Say you said 1901, which is obviously the wrong answer. But if you did 1901, put like a space or a dash, and then say a rank number of 3. And then submit your answer. So then that way, when I'm going through the answers, I can see what rank score you've given each answer, okay? Because otherwise, if you leave it blank, I don't know what rank score you're giving it, and I don't know how to score you correctly, okay? So you got to help me out. Put your answer and your rank score in the same answer submission, okay? And then I can do that and mark accordingly. And we used to do it where you guys had to do all your math and add everything up, but now it's just all me, and it's a lot easier through Trivia, which is a great website, super convenient, and thank you to the guys who run that. Been very helpful with this. Number 3, Mia from Pulp Fiction is revived Mia from Pulp Fiction is revived from having an overdose on which drug? Mia from Pulp Fiction is revived from having an overdose on which drug? Question number 3 here for the confidence round. Final round of the night, and then Risa Mei performing, so tune in for that. Those on Twitter, those on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. A live performance coming up. An amazing song from an amazing, amazing lady. Number 4. How many Harold and Kumar comedy movies are there in total? How many Harold and Kumar comedy movies are there in total? Number 4. Ooh, also, at the end, I actually have some news in regards to these trivia nights. That's right, it's good news. It's not bad news, it's good news. So don't fret, don't freak out. It's good news, but I do have news. So I'll tell you that at the end of this round. Before Risa performs. How's that? How many Harold and Kumar comedy movies are there in total? Question number 4. Number 5. Name the movie, which happens to be the name of one of the main characters, where Mark Wahlberg and his companion, what or who, chill and smoke spliffs together. Drug, alcohol, education themed trivia. Now, for those who didn't know, maybe you didn't tune in on Tuesday, this is another trivia round, or trivia night session, where questions actually came from my brother. That's right, my brother has helped out with a couple of trivia nights this month. I think there was 1 last month and 2 this month that you've done, mate, so I appreciate that. He's actually enjoying it, he's learning from it, and it's easy coming up with some sweet questions and stuff for it. He's enjoying different bits and pieces and the research and the stuff involved with it. And I also learned something new today with OBS software, which is gonna make entering questions moving forward so much faster, because oh my lord, I used to have to always change the framing and whatnot of it, and it was crazy and difficult and time consuming every time I entered it. But now I've got question text boxes that are all framed accordingly, and then all I have to do is just copy and paste stuff in there, and it's done. No framing and resizing and changing and entering and putting lines. So much better now. So much happier. It'll be much quicker. Number 6. Johnny Depp and Penelope Cruz starring which drug cartel movie in the US? Johnny Depp and Penelope Cruz star in which drug cartel movie in the US? And New Music Inferno says, oh my god, an easy 9 points there for me. That was for the previous question. Easy 9 points for New Music Inferno. Over on Twitch. Loving the interaction, by the way, guys. And again, apologies for those who don't like being shouted out or mentioned when they log in and stuff. I tend to forget that people like just watching without having to mention or lurking and all that kind of fun stuff. I'm just a welcoming, happy guy that loves saying hello to everybody. That's just how I was raised. I like greeting people, I like saying hello, asking how they are. So again, apologize for if you are uncomfortable with me calling you guys out. I would just say hey to you, and I won't have to mention your username or whatever. If you guys don't want, that is totally fine. But for those in here that do engage with me in the chat, then I will happily chat back to you, because you guys are awesome. You're all awesome, and I appreciate you all being here. So that's why I shout out to you. Just have a chat. We're here to have a good time. Number 7. Which rapper sings the intro song for the Power TV series Hit? He also stars in the series. Which rapper sings the intro song for the Power TV series? Hint, he also stars in the series. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. I think I was reading that wrong. I think the name of the TV series is Power, and hint, he also stars in it. I first wrote this, copied and pasted it, because it wasn't my question, as the show was called Hint, but no, that's a hint that my brother has put in here for it. I believe the show is called Power TV series. And the hint is that the rapper also stars in it. See, this is one downside of me not writing the questions, because if I misinterpret it, that's on me. But that's okay. I've realized the mistake in time, so it's totally fine. It's totally fine. Totally acceptable. We're good. We're good, guys. We're good. Ladies and gents, we are good. Number 8. Name any 2 of the 3 stimulant drugs. Name any 2 of the 3 stimulant drugs. Now, yes, Jeremy, how could you do this in regards to, confidence round? What if I name it, put a ranking number of 4? Well, half points for each. If you get 1 of the 2, then I'll just halve the 4, which means you get 2. If you get all of them, you get your full ranking points. So that's why I said you can name any 2 of the 3. I didn't want to say all 3, because if you gave me 2/3, then that was just a more difficult math I really couldn't be bothered trying to figure out. So I went into halves. And I may even go into quarters for a question coming up. But see, those fractions are easy for me to do. That's okay, I can do that. But yeah, name any 2 of the 3 stimulant drugs. Number 8. Number 9, name any 2 of the 3 depressant drugs. Name any 2 of the 3 depressant drugs. So again, half points for each. So say, for example, if you put a 5 for this and you get both, you'll get obviously the rank of 5. If you only get 1, then I'll halve your points. So out of 5, halving that would be 2.5. Alright? That's how that works for this. Wasn't going to go into 0.33s of points because that's, again, no. Working hard or hardly working? No. Of course I'm working hard. This is great, but I want to enjoy it as well. And some math I enjoy, other math I don't. So I'm not going to do the math I don't enjoy. That's my way of thinking. Alright, one more question, guys. One more question. Here we go. Alcohol spirits. Name 4 of the 7 different types of liquor. See, and here we go. A quarter of a point for each. So name 4 of the 7 different types of liquor. 4 of the 7 different types. Oh, no, come on, OBS, come back. Don't cut out, don't cut out, don't cut out. I see you on really low. Stop it. Come back up. Don't cut out. You dropped to like 20 kilobytes a second, and now you're back up to 1,000. Oh, and now you're down to 188. Why are you fluctuating so hard? Come on. Stop fluctuating. Stop it. Just stop. Silly OBS. Keep your green lights going. Interwebs. It's because everyone's stuck at home, so everyone's on the net. Because no one else can do anything. Just can't go anywhere. Sapping all the interwebs from the world. Yes, hopefully the net didn't cut out for you guys. The connection still looked like it stayed strong. Still the same stream, which is good. But yeah, name 4 of the 7 different types of liquor for question number 10. Again, question repeats coming right up, and then what we're going to do is go into a performance from Risa Mei. But even before all that, an announcement, which I'll also make after this anyway, but announcement, I'm changing one of the trivia nights from the week. I'm changing the day of the week. No longer are we going to be doing it on Tuesday nights, which will be Wednesday mornings for those back home in Australia. What I'm doing now, I'm going to move it to a Friday, which is what we're doing now. Friday, which is right now. And then Saturday nights. I'm going to do back-to-back Friday nights and Saturday nights here for LA time, which means it's Saturday and Sunday, 12 noon for obviously my home and people back home in Melbourne or Osaka at 11 a.m. So it's the weekend, so the times are a little bit more manageable, especially with people maybe going to work and stuff like that, because I tend to be missing a lot of people that work during the week, on the Tuesdays especially. So that's why I'm bumping it to a Friday and Saturday starting from next month, which is literally from next week. So it'll be Fridays and Saturdays from now on, alright? Still twice a week, but it's going to be back-to-back, Fridays and Saturdays is what we're doing moving forward. Now, question repeats coming right up, and then when we come back from question repeats, no break, because when I come back, it'll be Risa performing. So, get excited, guys. Have your music, have your volume turned up, because she's about to perform for you. Here come the question repeats if you need them. Remember to submit them on the Trivia Right website. And then Risa Mei will be getting into the performance when we come back from the question repeat. So, hang in there, guys. We'll be right back. Alright, ladies and gents, we are back. Hopefully you guys got your answers submitted in. And without further ado, it is time once again to make welcome the lovely, ever so delightful Risa Mei!
Hello!
Look at
How
that
are you
popping up.
guys? I know, just popping up from the back.
Yeah.
Hope you guys are well. I missed last week, didn't I?
Well, yeah, we didn't do it last week.
Oh, we didn't do it last
There was no
week.
Trivs At Home at all last
yeah,
week.
that was because of the heat wave, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Heat wave, no AC.
that heat wave was ridiculous, guys.
Yeah.
We went up to, I think, 104, but I think the real feel was like 107, 110 here, where we
Which
were
is like
at,
40 Celsius almost. 38 to 40. It was crazy.
which is like stupid degrees Celsius and stupid degree Fahrenheit. But yeah, it's good to be back. I've got another song here for you guys to play. I've kind of did a little mashup with this one between the original song. I mean, it's not like a full-on mashup. It's just the intro and the ending has a little bit of another song in there. That's because I wanted to play around with it. So yeah, go ahead and play it. Should I take it deep? Faith, should I take a leap? Taste what a bittersweet. Oh my life. Let me face my fears. Let me face my fears. Won't be long, I'm almost there. Watch me cry all my tears. that was Face My Fears by Utari Hikaru, sprinkled in with a little bit of Ghibli's Spirited Away. So yeah, I hope you guys like that. I have a couple more new songs to show you guys, but yeah, I'll trickle it, and you guys will get to hear the next one. I think I'm gonna start performing on Saturdays for you guys, because I have a little bit of a busier schedule right now. So things have gotten crazy work-wise. It's a good crazy. So
yeah, Risa's had quite a good week in
I've had
regards
an
to
awesome
receiving
week.
good news,
Yes.
work-wise, and that kind of stuff. So yeah, to have her performing, she'll be performing on the Saturday versions of Trivia, we believe now.
Yeah.
Maybe the Fridays, we don't know yet, but probably more so Saturdays.
yeah, I think
during the
from
week she's a heck
now
of a lot
on,
busier.
yeah, because I'm gonna be working a lot later as well.
Yep.
So I will be here on Saturdays, just so I'm not overworking myself and I'm not dead after work. But yeah, it's lovely to be back here with you guys, and it's lovely seeing you guys all again. So you guys have a wonderful rest of the weekend, and yeah, I guess you guys will get to find out what your scores are now, huh?
So, no, I didn't get a chance to finish the marking there because
really?
it was kind of tricky to do it leaning off screen and using the
Oh,
mouse.
no.
So, I'm going to throw up the break screen real quick and finish off the marking for the answers, and then we'll come back and we'll find out who the winners are. Well, we'll go through the answers, actually, and then find out who the winners are, alright? So, keep coming up with the break screen. I know the music isn't as good as what Risa just did for you guys, but that's alright. Hang in there. Bear with us. I'll mark them as quick as I can, and then we'll come back with the answers. So, thanks, guys. See you soon.
Guys.
guys, it is so great finally having a portable AC unit. Seriously. It is making the room here so much cooler and easier to operate, and I'm not sweating. Well, neither of us are sweating crazily, even with lights and TV and all the craziness that we have here going on. It's great, and it's awesome, so I'm very appreciative of it. So, before we do find out who the winners are, guys, let's go through the answers real quick so you can find out how you all did. Question number 1, fill in the gap. The movie Scarface, famous quote says, "Say hello to my little friend." Hello was the answer for number 1. Number 2, the movie Scarface was released in what year? That was 1984. And a great year that was, because I was also born in that year. 1984, same year as Scarface. Alright. Number 3, me for Pulp Fiction survived from having an overdose on which drug? That would be heroin. Heroin was the answer. Heroin, number 3. Number 4, how many Harold and Kumar comedy movies are there in total? That would be 3. Also my favourite number, 3. Number 5, name the movie which happens to be the name of one of the main characters, where Mark Wahlberg and his companion Ted chill and smoke spliffs together. It is Ted for number 5. Number 6, Johnny Depp and Penelope Cruz star in which drug cartel movie in the United States? It's called Blow. Blow for number 6. Number 7, which rapper sings the intro song for the Power TV series? Hint, he also stars in it. That would be 50 Cent. 50 Cent for number 7. Number 8, name any 2 of the 3 stimulant drugs. So if you gave me ecstasy, methyl ice, or cocaine, then you would have got your points for that. Number 9, name any 2 of the 3 depressant drugs. That would be cannabis, alcohol, and heroin for number 9. And then number 10, alcohol, spirits, name 4. Oh yeah, $50. Yes, 50 cent, $50. There you go. If you put that for an answer, you would have got points too for the 50 cent $50 question. And number 10, name 4 of the 7 different types of liqueurs. There's vodka, gin, tequila, rum, whiskey, mezcal, and brandy. So if you had any 4 of those in there, you got full points. Otherwise, I did math and narrowed it down for you. But that is all the questions and answers done for the trivia, guys. Sorry, but go have a look at the Trivia Rights scoreboard, which you guys can all see as well. We had Bald Bart that came in at the end, threw in 6 points on bottom place. But hey, not bad for someone who came in real late. Now he knows how the system works, so good to see you in here, mate. And looking forward to having you here more often. So again, thanks for tuning in. Then we had Team Woohoo on 9 points. Team High Time, 11 points. Ooh, I'm matey. I didn't actually get your last points. How dare I? You know what? I can totally do that right now while I'm doing this. So I matey's scores is about to be added up. 3, 4. That there. Then we had that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we had 1 there. Okay, then we get the 6 down there. That's okay. You're still in the same place, but now your points are higher up. So that's totally fine. I am AG in 3rd place on 30.5 points. Congratulations. Then we had Team Substance on 33, which means 1st place goes to Mr. 00 on 46.5 points. Congratulations, and a big scoring trivia session. Well done, guys. We had 6 teams here. For those who were submitting answers, maybe you had yourselves playing at home or playing with just friends around you. I actually have had people message me later on and said, hey, I didn't actually play online with the Trivia Rat page or anything like that, but we played at home with like family and friends and stuff. So that's really cool. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it if you chose that option as well. But again, thank you to everyone who tuned in for tonight's performance. I have been Jeremy, aka the People's Dwarf. We had Risa Mei performing earlier. If you liked either of us with the trivia and the performances, our PayPal and Venmo links are just down here in the tip options. Feel free to show us some monetary love. Maybe you don't have to do it much in like the billions, like, you know, what cocaine's worth, but just a little bit. That's totally a-okay. You can do so there. Now remember, Trivs At Home is going to be moving to Fridays and Saturdays starting next month, which is also next week. So no more Tuesday night or Wednesday morning trivia. It'll be Fridays and Saturdays, which means Saturday mornings or Sunday mornings for those in Australia and Japan, which is mainly where most of my audiences are. But I do get people in the UK and stuff as well, but again, it'll be Friday and Saturdays moving forward from next month. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. You've been awesome. I've been awesome. Have yourselves a great and wonderful weekend. I know I'm going to. And we will see you guys next week. Catch ya. Bye.